Battlefield 6, skill-based matchmaking, no server browser, explained. The gaming world is about to explode. Battlefield 6 is ditching player freedom for algorithm-controlled matches. During its official reveal, developers confirmed two seismic changes. Skill-based matchmaking, SBMM, will shape your battles. And the beloved server browser, a franchise staple for over a decade, is being removed entirely. But here's where it gets controversial. This isn't just about fair play. It's about fundamentally changing how players experience war zones. Let's break this down. SBMM, the system that pairs players based on skill metrics, is common in competitive games. While it works for balanced matches in titles like Valorant or Apex Legends, Battlefield's implementation raises eyebrows. Why? Because Battlefield isn't just about kill-death ratios. Teamwork, vehicle combat, and objective play define success. Yet the game will now judge your skill through murky, unconfirmed metrics. Is it your tank driving expertise? Your medic revives? Your ability to capture flags? No one knows, and that's fueling frustration. Here's the kicker. Call of Duty's SBMM drama, https://www.dexerto.com/skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 6 explained 2972090. Shows what happens when players feel punished for improving. High-skill players get sweatier lobbies, making casual chill sessions nearly impossible. Some argue this protects newcomers, but critics fire back. Why can't we choose between ranked and casual modes? https://www.dexerto.com Call of Duty/XCOD Dev says SBMM could be removed, but claims players would hate it. 322-3297. Battlefield 6's matchmaking isn't purely skill-driven, though. Developers clarified 4 priority factors. 1. Ping. Prioritizes stable connections. Goodbye laggy cross-continent matches. 2. Location. Groups players regionally. 3. Server availability. Reduces wait times, even if it means slightly compromised matches. 4. Skill. The vague wildcard, layered on top of everything else. But here's the twist. The iconic server browser where players could handpick custom games, modded servers, or chaotic 24/7 Metro grindfests is gone. Instead, Battlefield Portal, https://www.dexerto.com/battlefieldgame290980, a community-driven mode, will host customizable servers with full XP rewards. All other modes? You're stuck with automated matchmaking. Producer Alexia Christofi defends this, stating Portal servers will be front and center. https://twitter.com/lexmate/1951898824985373888. But veterans aren't convinced. Without browser freedom, will the game lose its soul? And this is the part most people miss. Battlefield's identity crisis. The series thrives on chaotic, large-scale battles where a noob can outflank a pro. By fiercing SBMM, are we trading unpredictability for sterile, same-skill lobbies? Worse, how will this impact the rumored Battle Royale mode? https://www.dexerto.com/battlefield/321291, where randomness is part of the thrill. Is SBMM a necessary evolution or a creativity killer? Should players have the right to choose their battles even if it means occasional stops? Sound off below. Do you trust algorithms to craft your war stories? Or is this the end of Battlefield's sandbox magic? Battlefield 6, How to Save Space with Modular Installs. EA's dirty secret. Get ready for a surprise. EA's highly anticipated Battlefield 6 is defying the trend of massive triple-digit installs with a file size that can be as low as 55 gigs. But here's the best part. You get to decide what you install. If you've been eyeing the pre-purchase page for Battlefield 6 on Steam, you might have noticed something odd. 2 different required file sizes. 55 gigs for the minimum specs and 80 gigs for the recommended specs. We were curious about this discrepancy, so we reached out to EA for clarification. It turns out that the game's modular design is the reason behind the varying file sizes. According to an EA representative, you will be able to pick and choose which components of the game you install. This means that the game will have a shared base package, and then you can separately choose to install the main components, such as single-player, multiplayer, and more. In other words, the 55GB storage suggestion is likely the base package, while the 80GB required storage is for the base package plus all the additional components. This is great news for those who are short on storage space. You can simply leave out any components you don't plan to play. Now, 80GB might still seem like a lot, but compared to other AAA games, it's actually quite reasonable. Some games, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Jedi Survivor, require a whopping 200GB of space. So in comparison, Battlefield 6 is relatively lightweight. But here's where it gets interesting. If you're planning to get Battlefield 6 just for the single-player campaign, you might be missing out on the core part of the game. The multiplayer mode is where the game truly shines, and by not installing it, you'll be missing out on a major part of the experience. On the other hand, this modularity will be super helpful for those who want to free up some space after finishing the campaign. Imagine being able to enjoy the multiplayer mode without having to sacrifice precious storage space. It's a win-win situation. Battlefield 6 is currently available for pre-purchase on Steam for $69 or $99 for the Phantom Edition. The game is set to launch on October 10th, but if you can't wait that long, there will be 2 open beta weekends this month on August 9th to 10th and 14th to 17th. So, what do you think about Battlefield 6's modular design? Is it a game changer or a recipe for disaster? Let us know in the comments. Will you be taking advantage of the game's customizable install options, or will you be installing the full package? Share your thoughts with us.